Alright guys, so here we are again with another video with...
Hello, it's Total Dino.
Yeah, this is 2.5, this isn't technically 3 in our series, because this is probably going to be short, but seeing on how much we ranted last 2 videos, we'll see how long this is.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one.
Alright, so we're just going to be looking at this is just going to be like rambles about FNAF and stuff. Like just random stuff, so this isn't really just main topic. Alright, let's go.
Alright.
So first off, what's your thoughts on the security breach plot? Just the plot.
It was interesting. I mean, there's a lot of different endings that it went, so it depends how you really played the game to how you found the plot, I guess.
Yeah, which one do you think is your favorite ending, and which one do you think is canon?
Which one do I think is canon? I think the canon one is probably Freddy getting dismantled, and the one I think was probably my favorite was probably the Save Vanny ending. Just a little cliche. Either that or like the Boontrap one.
Yeah. So you mean by the dismantle Freddy one? That's the one where you just go up to the button and hit the button to dismantle Vanny. That one.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think it's the canon one's either probably one of your 2 favorite ones, the Save Vanny or the Boontrap one.
Yeah.
And also, commenting on that, the Boontrap one, that's the only ending cutscene that's actually like fully animated and rendered.
That's true. That could also hint towards them making, I guess, more of an effort towards that ending than others.
Yeah, people said that could mean it's canon, but I think it's probably just people like me said that they just ran out of budget.
Yeah.
That's what Markiplier said when he first saw the comic style ending. The comic style ending was pretty good as well. It's not that bad.
No, it's not terrible, but
I
guess Scott's work will always be remembered differently.
Yeah. And also, there's a lot of unused data saying that the Boontrap boss fight was gonna be different. Like he was gonna have he's gonna chase you, and also, of course, that scene from the trailer with his hand grabbing out in the air, that one was cut.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bit different, I guess, but hey, I'm still happy with what I got.
Yeah, I think it was still pretty good. It could have been more interesting, I think, because you just shut the doors. Classic Five Nights at Freddy's experience, which is still pretty cool. Could have been better. It wasn't the worst. It wasn't the best.
At least they didn't make it too different from what the original game was intended.
Yeah, I do think that his Boontrap's his review was pretty awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, I even like the way they went with the model. That was actually kind of interesting.
Yeah, the model. Yeah, that was I think it's one of my favorite Springtrap William Afton models. That's probably my favorite. Maybe.
Yeah, that's gonna be either my second or third favorite.
Yeah, probably near the original. You can't go wrong with the original. The original was pretty cool. Yeah.
It's either the original, and then either the Boontrap or what else? I don't even know.
We'll go back onto that later.
Yeah, but there's probably 2.
So also, so what about your thoughts on Security Breach itself, the whole game?
Well, it wasn't bad. I mean, the only question I really had was how Gregory got into the building to start with, but other than that...
Yeah, that was kind of left unanswered.
I'm pretty content.
Yeah, they left quite a few questions unanswered. And what about the
Yeah.
bugs? There was quite a few bugs in it.
If you played at the start, yeah, there was a lot of
Yeah,
bugs.
but now they've I think they've fixed most of them now.
They're adjusting it. Yeah, they've adjusted most of the bugs by now, I assume.
Yeah.
But if you bought it when it just came out, it was pretty buggy.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for every game in nowadays. Every single new game's got bugs, sadly.
Yeah. I can imagine the amount of patch notes and updates
Yeah.
they've had, the players that have already bought it.
But yeah, I will give them credit, since apparently they actually re-added some unused content, like something called Fazfax in the elevator. They restored some unused Freddy lines of Glamrock Freddy, and I think there was another staff bot, comedy bot. I think in one of some part of the game. I don't know where he was at or where they added him.
I didn't actually know that.
Yeah, I only just found out today. Anyway, what do you think of the Oh god, I gotta move this so you can see the video. What do you think of the Princess Quest game?
It was actually a lot more difficult than people make it out to be.
Yeah.
Just watching it.
Yeah, I found it pretty difficult. It was mainly the bit when you have to light up all the fires and the maze.
Yeah.
This for the help wanted mobile one.
If you're watching it, it doesn't look too difficult, but trust me guys, if you actually try and play it yourself, it's a lot tougher than it looks.
Yeah. So what about the number 2 and number 3 in Security Breach? What do you think of those ones?
Oh, I actually never got to play number 3. I only played up to number 2.
Number 2. So you remember the sword, yeah, and like the was it Old Man? Was it like some version of Old Man Consequences or something? Or is he some just random old dude? Maybe I think.
I think it's just some random old dude. I don't think it's another version of Old Man Consequences.
It might be referencing him. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, that could also be true. Could also be a reference, but I don't know. They didn't do many references in this game, did they?
Yeah, there's a couple but there were quite a few in like the Pizzaplex itself, like in the actual museum part. I'm pretty sure
that's true.
Like there was like the Fredbear posters. There was like the parts of like the old animatronics. I think it was like the FNAF 1 model's foot, since they all share like the same foot except Chica, I'm pretty sure, and Foxy. Freddy / Bonnie's foot. They show like that in like the in like the display case.
That was not bad.
And there's the Freddy poster. I think there's a FNAF 2 poster. And I think there was also like the bots like in the poser, like they're all around the table that represents like William's family.
Oh yeah, William and his family. Yeah, that was actually when I first saw that, I was kind of shocked. I didn't think they'd actually put it in, but that also makes the way that they're assuming that's William's family. I actually kind of think the fans had influenced Ballora to be like the mother.
Yeah, it could be
a bit more than the game itself.
Yeah, it wasn't 100% implied. Yeah.
A lot of fans always assumed that it was the mother.
Yeah.
And now they've kind of shown a table where it's meant to be like the Afton family representation, and Ballora is like supposedly sitting there.
Yeah. Also, yeah, they showed there was like the staff. What's that like? Look like baby, like as like the what do you call them?
Oh yeah,
the like, cashier, whatever.
Yeah, the rosy pink cheeks and ponytails and stuff.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
So who do you think the princess is? Cassidy or Vanessa? That's the two main ones, but it could be someone else.
I'm gonna say Cassidy.
Yeah, because it's like gold, yellow. Makes sense.
Yeah. But not only that, Cassidy's main thing was sort of revenge. So in taking part in this game and beating it, it's kind of like in a sense of her beating William or him. If you depends which are you.
Oh, that's gotta be another video. We've got to do another video on that. The history of FNAF genders. Oh,
it's gonna be.
We're gonna do that. We might do that another time. Yeah.
What do you think is more believable, like the book or the game, or like? Oh my god.
Yeah. Anyway, so you think it's Cassidy? You know, in the files of Security Breach, they actually labeled the folder that has the princess's assets. They call it Cassidy.
That's interesting.
But then, in one of the patches, they changed it to Princess.
Okay.
So do you,
hinting towards something.
So do you think that means it isn't or it is?
I feel like it is.
Because they gave away too much detail.
Yeah, but even before then, like just the golden suit and the representation of the game, like slaughtering stuff to beat the game. It's just it just reminds me too much of Cassidy.
Yeah. Also, what do you think of I don't know what we're gonna call him. We could call him the amalgamation. You call him Monster Glitchtrap. What do you think of him?
Look, I don't even know. It kind of looks like a mixture between like a monster and a shadow at the same time. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I'm also wondering if you got like any like shadow sort of abilities that could help him.
Reminds you of the shadow animatronics.
I think that's probably like. Okay, I'm gonna say this with the game. I think Cassidy is part of the game, saving Vanny, whose mind is trapped by that amalgamation.
All right. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Amalgamation is like a representation of a cage, and then inside that cage is like Vanny's mind, sort of thing.
Yeah, she was like locked away and helped wanted.
So the second the amalgamation gets defeated, it's like the cage is unlocked.
Yeah. But what do you think? Do you think if you think this is killed, you think Glitchtrap is killed, the amalgamation, do you think that kills William Afton, or you think he stays alive?
No, I think actually, I sort of think it's more like the Horcruxes from Harry Potter, how he like splits his how like Voldemort splits his soul up into like different pieces. I kind of think that's the thing William Afton's doing here. How he's like sort of splitting half a glitch there, half a glitch somewhere else.
So he's like
And
copying
he's
himself.
Sorta, yeah, and he's sort of like, not fully, but he's able to make like almost perfect replicas by splitting himself into different pieces. Sort of how Voldemort was able to keep himself immortal by splitting up his soul into 8 pieces.
So which one do you think is the real William Afton? You think it's the one in Boontrap? You think it's Glitchtrap? Which one do you think it is?
I think it's the one in Boontrap.
So you think the original one was sent into Boontrap? So that's
Yes.
yeah. All right, that makes sense. Yeah. He doesn't talk though. So do you think that does
He
anything?
doesn't talk, but that could also be just due to his voice box being totally destroyed now, as opposed to how he was before. Because this time he's been fully burnt.
Yeah. How do you think? Yeah. How do you think he even talked in the first place? And how do you think he would talk? Like.
Well, I just always assumed, like, because he got pierced in all the different directions, the voice box that the Sue had, and his, like, I don't know, throat or something managed to, like, connect. And so, like, whenever he tried speaking, his thoughts went through the voice box instead or something.
Could be. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
Or his, like, nerves were moving the mouth. I don't know. It was pretty weird. But he did die a different death to how the others did, so that could explain it.
Alright. Alright, I think that's all we have. Oh yeah, I also want to quickly mention, people mention that, this version of Glitchtrap reminds them of the Blob. Like, say if Glitchtrap took over the Blob, he would look like that. Do you think he's related to the Blob? That's the main thing.
I could see it, but no. I don't think so. I think that's maybe a representation of what it could have been, but no, I don't think it is the Blob itself.
Alright. Moving on, we're gonna go to, we're gonna go back to our Springtrap, but before we do that, we're gonna look at his model, one of his models. So,
Sure.
oh gosh, sorry, this is my mic's getting caught on the edge of the table. Hopefully it doesn't fall down. I'll probably just jinx myself. Hopefully I didn't. Alright. So there's the classic one. I'm not sure if it's gonna focus well, but yeah, you can see it, yeah?
Yep.
So there's the classic Scott's Springtrap model. What do you think of it? First of all, just give a very quick
I love it. It's obviously the favourite. It's what everyone thought was like Golden Freddy at the start, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they thought it was Golden Freddy, then they thought it was Golden Bonnie. He is Golden Bonnie, technically.
Back so many memories, honestly.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with the original. Scott did an amazing job with that one. Always going to be the favourite.
Yeah, he's how do you pronounce anatomically incorrect? I don't know. I can't say it. Anatomically like incorrect-ish. But that doesn't really matter since you can barely see it.
Yeah, but it's fine.
What do you think his feet are? What's up with his feet? You can't really see him, but it's like weird.
No,
like
I think they're more just like metal plates that are just sort of like placed on the ground.
yeah, but then like there's like weird like red stuff on it, like his blood, like his like nerves. I don't know what that is. The feet. I think the feet look cool, but they're just a little strange.
They are a little strange, but it could have also been work of being, I guess, rushed at the start, because I don't think he planned to make this. I don't think Scott actually planned to make all the 3 at the start.
Yeah.
But then
It was originally gonna be just one.
It was at the start. Yes, it was 1, and then after that he continued to make, and then
He just made more and
3.
more and more.
He was discontent with how the fan base saw 3, I believe. So he made a 4th one, which was meant to be the scary one.
That was gonna be the end.
And then he himself said he didn't like the 4th one, so he continued.
And then he did sister location, and I think he said he thought like he left too many questions unanswered, so he made 6.
Yeah, he just kept on going on.
Yeah. So yeah.
And then obviously that's where the famous
Yeah.
Emily speech goes in.
Yeah, alright. So anyway, so yeah, this is the classic Springtrap model. This is Scott's one. What do you think of Steel Wars one?
I mean, it's a bit different.
A bit different, yeah.
just a bit. I guess the eyes and the mouth look a lot wider.
Might have to keep flipping back
His
between
model
this.
looks a bit brighter.
Yeah, he's much more yellowish.
I guess the feet has also been fine-tuned too, so it looks more realistic.
It's like more. There's like much less of the the guts or whatever, the little stuff in there.
Yeah, but the only thing I don't see realistic is how his tones are so light. Because
Yeah, that's
remember,
amazing.
he's trapped in a basement, not unable to move for 30 years. You'd think he'd get a little dirtier than that.
Yeah. I can see in like his chest. There's nothing. There's like you can't see much.
It's pretty hollowed out actually.
Yeah. And also, do you want me to show you the strangest thing about this model?
Yeah, go on.
This.
Oh.
He's literally purple. Purple guy is literally purple. Or he's kind of bluish here, but he's literally purple.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure in the game they explains William Afton was originally called Purple Guy because like he was always cast in a shadow.
Yeah, that's like a metaphor. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a bit interesting. The secret Michael Afton hidden in the suit.
Yeah. What, Michael? What do you say, Michael? What do you mean, William?
No, I meant Michael, 'cause it's purple.
Oh, Michael. Oh, I get it, yeah. Yeah,
like,
Michael was actually,
death.
Michael was probably actually purple because his skin rotted. So this is actually Michael, I get it now.
Yeah. It's like secret hidden Michael.
Yeah. What do you think of Springtrap's model? This is a fan model.
Springtrap.
It's pretty accurate.
You know what? It wasn't the worst. I felt they could have done a bit better by like not reshaping
Huge
the head
forehead.
completely, but
Minecraft pixeling.
yeah. Look, I think the thing they really did wrong with Springtrap was remodeling the head.
Yeah.
That's probably the worst thing they did out of all the models.
And people also don't like the eyes because like they're just like this weird metal. People wish they had like the actual human eyes.
Yeah. Well, in the other ones he had these eyes turned on, I believe, and that's maybe that turned off.
Yeah, it's like you can't really see it here, but
they're a bit glowy.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I
they
guess
like
that's...
yeah. This one like still was one they didn't give him they gave him kind of like it, but not really. Can't see it better there.
Yeah. So they've got like metal plates in the eyes, and now this one is just completely turned off.
Yeah, the eyes make him look a little weird, and he's got buck teeth as well.
I guess he was meant to be a rabbit in a sense, but
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. So he's got like the weird pixel.
I guess his hands sort of didn't suit him either, because they're more like claws than hands, really.
Yeah. I think I didn't really care about his model. I think I was just excited to see him again.
Yeah.
I think that's.
But they kind of did him dirty at the end.
Yeah.
In that model.
And what do you think of the
like
spike arm? What do you think of the missing arm?
A bit inaccurate, if I'm going to be honest.
It's just like a weird thing.
I don't see how one joint only could fall off, if I'm being honest. I feel like if it was going to fall off, it had to be the entire arm.
Yeah, I can see, yeah. What do you think what is that spike? Like, do you put it there? Is that like his bone? What is that?
No, I assume it's just like the joint where it, like,
it's like sharp at the end. It'd be like a round joint, unless a joint fell off. Or it could be just that joint fell off as well.
Yeah, that could also be it. Like that spike is meant to like connect to like a ball where the joint is.
So could you see Springtrap turning into Springtrap after the fight? Like he rebuilt himself into this. Could you see it?
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because also the holes in his chest are completely different.
Yeah, oh gosh, I'm coming now, sorry. Yeah. Like, he had to, like, replace his entire suit.
I don't see how he could have done it and then still moved his skeleton into that new head. Like, what was even the point?
Yeah. And he's got these weird bone ears. You can't really see it here, but he's got, like, these really weird bone ears.
Yeah. It's a bit odd one, he is. Like, why?
And he somehow lost his, lost most of his flesh somehow.
If you, yeah, I know. If you're gonna put, like, the suit, or your soul into a new suit, why even bother putting the flesh and the bone back in?
Yeah.
Or rather, make it replace yourself into a damaged suit.
Yeah. Unless Springtrap's one got really damaged, and then he just had no choice. That's gotta be it. But then at the end, the sister location, he was completely fine. He looked almost completely fine. Remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
And that goes on to the next topic. What do you think of this? Oh no, that's Boontrap. What do you think of? We'll go back to Boontrap. We already talked about Boontrap's design, yeah. So we'll go on to him. What do you think of Dark Springtrap? That's what he's called. Isn't a very good picture, but here you can't really see him, but
yeah. Look, Dark Springtrap. I like his design a bit better because it suits more of the original, I reckon.
But he's very similar. The only thing different is like the missing pelvis and part of his ears missing. I think there.
Yeah. I think part of his second ear also got like. It looks like it's been chewed up a bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like some dog just like chewed it up and spit it back out.
You meant Susie's dog went to revenge.
His dog just chewed it up.
Yeah, he's like here. He is like how he's represented as a merch. You know, you seen this guy before? This merch.
Oh yeah. Obviously.
Yeah. What do you think of the merch? Do you think which one do you like? Do you like the game design better, where he's mostly normal Springtrap, but he's a slightly different shade maybe, and he's like missing like just the part of the ear and the pelvis? or do you prefer this weird ghostly one? Which one do you prefer?
I actually prefer the shadow, like the dark one.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. It's like burnt up, yeah.
It does, because it's not something that's really shown in the game often.
Yeah, it's only showed in that one cutscene. It's like there's a different take on it. It's quite different, yeah.
Yeah, it's unique and I like it that way.
It's just regular Springtrap, but he's like he's
like a
darker.
version.
Yeah, he's dark. Yeah, I think what would be really cool is to have like a design in between, like have like the damage bit, but also like the color of him. I think like, the color of this version of Funko's version.
Yeah, that could be. I can see that. That could be pretty cool.
Yeah. Alright, so on to the second last thing. What do you think of the shadows? Oh yeah. What do you think of the shadows and the shadow animatronics?
I like them. I think they're unique. I like how, well, you can't really see them coming.
Yeah, you like the mystery behind them, but what do you think about them?
Actually, we don't really know anything about them, do we?
Yeah.
Total mystery.
Yeah,
so,
like shadow.
Where do they even come from? They're sort of like the phantoms in a way, because they're just there. You don't really know any.
Yeah,
backstory.
the phantoms you could just say they represent the foreshadow the FNAF 3 fight. You could just say that. But the shadows are like Shadow Bonnie. He helps in the mini games, so he's helping free the kids. Shadow Freddy, he lures the animatronics to the safe room, and then and that's where William dismantles them right outside. Remember that in the mini game?
Yep.
So Shadow Freddy's evil.
I can see it in like one's working for them, one's not, or maybe Shadow Freddy and Shadow Bonnie had the same intention, but they just went about it different ways. So Shadow Freddy was more like, if William destroys them and the kids' souls are set free, whereas Bonnie was like, I'll help them set them free the better way.
Yeah.
I can kind of see that.
All right. What do you think of this version of Freddy? I'm not gonna give you any explanation. Remember this guy, FNAF 3?
Yeah, look, I saw him like once.
What
It didn't really show up often, but
do you think of him?
I like it.
Who do you think it is? Do you think it's Golden Freddy or Shadow Freddy? There is an answer to it though.
I think it's Golden Freddy.
Why?
Mainly the wire sticking out of his head.
But Golden Freddy and Shadow Freddy, they share the same model, so that's why it could be either.
That's true, actually. I still think it might be Golden Freddy because when you think about it, wouldn't Cassidy want to see the death of Maskin?
But that's Michael in there, or just a random guard.
No, hold on. It said that Michael lit the place on fire, right? But
no, it didn't. I don't think it did. Did it? I don't think it did.
I'm pretty sure. But who said that Cassidy couldn't just be in the background watching?
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of like a plot thing that just sort of never really got explained.
Alright, sorry to burst our thing, but this is actually Shadow Freddy. The files say this is Shadow Freddy. Sorry.
Well, there.
I thought this was Golden Freddy at first as well, because he doesn't have the glowing eyes or the glowing teeth. But it's Shadow Freddy.
Actually, I didn't realize that.
Yeah. I thought it was Golden Freddy, but then it's actually Shadow Freddy. So what do you think Shadow Freddy's doing there?
Well, I guess it has to do with missing children, 100%. If maybe he wasn't content by the way William had dismantled them the first time, and he was getting revenge, or he was just enjoying the screams of William burning in a fire, I don't know. If there could have been a surplus of ways someone wanted to get revenge or wanted William to die, he was very, very hated.
Alright, so so what do you think is here?
Honestly,
Sum it up.
No clue.
No clue? Yeah, I have no clue as well why he's doing that. He represents William. Yeah, I don't know. Also, what do you think about the idea of Phantom Freddy actually being Golden Freddy, because it's the same withered Golden Freddy model, or similar at least? Do you think it's true? Do you think it's actually Freddy or just Golden Freddy? Which one do you think?
I can't see it.
Don't see it as Golden Freddy?
I don't see it because Phantoms don't kill anyone. Golden Freddy, you see, is pretty ruthless in killing.
He crashes the game.
He crashes the game, he shows up at random times, he shows up behind you in FNAF 4.
I mean,
he
Phantom
shows up
Freddy shows up at random times.
under desks, and he's just it's pretty random. So you've pretty much been shown that Golden Freddy's pretty ruthless in the way he kills security guards and stuff. Whereas Phantom Freddy, he hasn't really done anything, if I'm being honest. He may have jump scared you once or twice while playing the game, but he didn't even kill you then. So
You can't. It looks like. So you don't think? So you don't think it's You don't think it's You think it's Freddy? You don't think it's You don't think it's Withered Golden Freddy? You don't think it's Golden Freddy?
yeah, unless it was Golden Freddy that just didn't have a physical form and therefore couldn't kill you. But
Or he was mindless? I don't know.
I couldn't see that happening yet. At least not yet.
Why do you think? Last question. Why do you think Phantom Bonnie isn't there? Why do you think Phantom Bonnie doesn't exist?
It's a good question. I have two reasons. One, well, actually no, three. One, they couldn't fit enough story or plot into as to why he would be there, or they didn't have enough room to actually fit him in.
Because there's so many Phantoms already. There was Freddy, Chica, Foxy, Balloon Boy, Mangle, Puppet.
Yeah, there was a lot of Phantoms.
So not enough room. That's the first one.
Also, second of all, where would they place him? Like, it kind of. Where would you place the Phantoms realistically?
So Phantom Bonnie, I'd say maybe like.
What sort of jump scare would he have as well? Like, we know that Balloon Boy appears from the cameras. Freddy walks through the hallway. Mangle obviously appears on the roof.
Yeah.
It's just, what kind of jump scare would Bonnie have?
So you think? So it's like there's like not enough ideas around to add one.
Content and just ideas. Yeah, that could be a definite possibility.
And what was the third one?
That, or maybe even just the budget of this game. Because remember, it was at this time meant to be one of the last.
Yeah.
So that could also be Scott saying he's going to end it like that.
Alright. Alright, so I think that's it. Do you have any more questions or not?
No, I think most of them have been pretty much asked and answered.
So, also we got, almost forgot this one. What do you think about, the FNAF 4, like, the actual gameplay we play, we fight off the nightmare animatronics? What do you think of that actually being Michael's and not the crying child's dreams?
Ooh.
Because apparently the survival logbook, it confirms it. I think it's because, it shows, like, it says draw your nightmares. I'm pretty sure it's Michael actually doing it, and he draws, Nightmare Fredbear or something, I think. One of the nightmare animatronics.
That's interesting, but I suspect most of the theories have been pointing towards it being Cece's nightmares while he was in a coma.
Yeah.
So, I think it's
but then they could be real animatronics, because in the breaker room map in Sister Location, it shows like a bunch of like things marked out. Like it shows Fredbear, Spring Bonnie, and it shows someone in the kitchen, someone in the near the left on the left hall, someone on the right hall, someone in the closet.
I can see that, but at the same time, why would Michael be in a tiny little kid room sitting on a bed?
Yeah, it's like a room made for him. It's got to be a real thing. I don't think it's actually something that doesn't exist. Because plus the Easter egg in the fake ending shows it.
Yeah, it's a bit interesting.
It could actually be it might actually be Michael's, because why I always thought if it's Crying Child's one, where's the Fredbear plush? Is there a Freddy plush on the bed? Wouldn't it be a Fredbear plush?
That is true.
And he does own a Freddy plush, but he owns all the other ones. But then it doesn't make sense, because if like you would see, you think it'd show all of them in there, but it only shows Freddy. Okay, it does show Foxy in the closet, but that's just Nightmare Foxy probably forming, or
wouldn't you think
I don't
Michael
know.
would have at least like a TV or something in there though?
But he was a young child though. Why would he have a TV in there? I don't know why.
Oh, why not?
Why not? He's a spoiled kid. I mean, William's probably semi-rich because he's been able to build this underground facility. So you think he'd be able to treat his son to something?
Yeah.
But again, the houses in the games are really weird, because and the mini games, the mini game place does shown to be exist. It's literally just a hallway. To the right, there's the crying child's room. straight ahead is the Elizabeth's room. It's just Elizabeth's room, and then there's nothing else. There's no kitchen, no bathroom, no William's room, no Michael's room, and it's literally just that on the map. There's literally nothing else, so that's really strange.
Yeah.
And of course, like I mentioned before, the weird place made just for him in the place. I don't know why. It's really confusing. I don't get it. It's probably been answered before.
It's been interesting.
Yeah. Alright, so that's it for this one. Let's see how long this is. I don't know how long this is. 27 minutes. Is that a bit long? I think so.
Start cutting it.
Yeah, when I start cutting it, probably be around. But I'm probably just gonna keep this entire audio in. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Maybe that gender stuff we'll go into.
Oh, that should be a pain, but whatever.
Alright, bye.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.